Hello everybody, it's me Nate aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Stray. First of all, before I get started, I have to apologize for the audio. I'm currently switching over to a new mic, but this will do for now. Now, what is Stray? It was developed by Blue 12 Studios and published by Annapurna Interactive and just released on July 19th of 2022 on the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, and PC. Apparently, this game will not be going to Xbox and Nintendo Switch. I don't know why. It makes no sense. Now, what exactly is Stray? Well, it is a third-person adventure game where you play as a kitty cat in a cyberpunk-style world that is only populated by robots. But don't worry, you are accompanied by a tiny little drone buddy known as B12 that you meet rather early on, which helps you by basically being your inventory and allowing you to translate the language with the robots, because the robots have their own language, and of course, you're a cat. Now, and you're on a epic quest, and there is some footage here I will show you. This is early on, so it's not going to spoil anything with this game, but you're on a quest to try to reunite with your lost family cats, and your quest will lead you through the atmospheric world that has platforming, minor stealth elements, and even some times where you just have to flee to survive on your epic tale to untangle an ancient mystery as you try to escape this long forgotten city. Now, keep in mind, though there are parts that are action-oriented, which I wouldn't really even say really that action-oriented. They're mainly like avoiding the Zerks, the little alien creatures that try to attack you. This game is more about very slow-paced dystopian atmosphere and puzzle solving. Like you use the cat to get into a barrel to spin it so you could use it as a ledge or knock stuff over to break windows. Basically minor puzzle solving and platforming. But the platforming, I have to actually let y'all know, is really odd in this game because it's not really platforming at all. What you do is you'll turn to make your cat look at something, and if you're able to jump up on it, the X will appear and you press it and you jump to it, and that is it. The rest of it, you can still move your cat around, like so if you're on a pole or something like that, you can walk across the pole, but you can't really jump until the little X icon appears, and then you jump. So it's, if you were expecting to actually have true platforming abilities in this, you don't. There's still a lot of variation and a lot of verticality in the city that you go through that you're trying to climb through. So it's neat, but it kind of comes off as like a really bare bones quick time events with no real control. I think they might have done this so they would have better animation, even though sometimes the cat's animation seems a little stiff, but that's just minor nitpicking. Now, once again, since you play as a cat, you can do just about anything a cat does, from hissing with enemies you don't like, washing, drinking, curling up, scratching up stuff, and there's certain parts where you collect items, and memories, because the game does have collectibles in it, and one of the things is you find sheet music that you take to a robot, and he plays you a tune as you curl up and sleep while purring. It's a fun game. It's relaxing. If you like cats, it's definitely interesting, but it is very slow, and it's mainly focused on the atmospheric designs of the levels of the world, the story, and trying to get back to your lost buddies. Now, one thing I will have to say, I am kind of disappointed with this, which they had a great opportunity to do, is customization. Now, don't get me wrong, it's fine that you just play as the normal orange tabby cat or whatever he is, but it would have been a lot nicer if you could pick the way your cat looked. Maybe unlock stuff as you play through the game, some sort of replayability value to it, so you can make your cat look like different kind of cats. But I'm afraid there is no customization. After you get B12 and you get your little vest on you, that's it for the rest of the game. Now, one thing I do like that is good is there's no survival elements in this, so you don't have to worry about the kitty cat needing to eat, drink water, or sleep. I mean, you can have them eat and drink. There's certain times you can, but you don't have to. It's just added animations, really. The game overall is very super simple. And of course, remember, this is a AA game. It's not a AAA game by far. The overall cost is about $30 if you buy the game. But right now, it's only digital. You can get in the future. They plan to actually have a physical release from a studio called I Am 8-Bit, and the physical release will come with stickers and some other stuff. So if you'd rather wait and get a physical release of the game, if you wait, they'll come out with it eventually, but I'm not sure exactly when. Now, the other main draw with this is if you're a PlayStation Plus Premium or Extra member, you get this game for free. It dropped today absolutely for free as part of your Premium or Extra service. So if you just got the Essential one, I'm afraid you'll still have to buy the game. But if you did have Premium or Extra, you can play this game. Might I recommend you go in, and they do offer you a free trial upgrade. I would recommend switching over to the free trial upgrade to try out some games. Just make sure you turn it off, or revert back to your original one if you don't like it. But that way you can play a bunch of new games, and then end up not having to pay for it. I mean, seriously. Now, honestly, this game is really, really short. I'm quite disappointed the game length with it. It's charming. It's cute with the kitty cat. It's got some disturbing stuff to it. The way the dystopian city is, and the robots, and trying to solve out exactly why there's nothing but robots left, what the Zerks are, what is going on, and being able to get back to your kitty family. It is an intriguing game. It's fun to play, and it's definitely not something that is difficult, really. I think just about anyone can play through this without dying. This is a great game. Get yourself a pizza, get you some soda and some beer, just sit down and relax and play it, and you can beat this no problem in one playthrough. Like I said, it's only about 5 hours long, and it can take a little bit longer if you are searching all the little nooks and crannies to get like all of the collectibles. But other than that, that's really about it with it. I mean, in the end, do I like Stray? I do. It's very unique. It's got a nice, unique, charming aspect to it. It's got a really nice, well-built soundtrack. The songs are really neat. They go well with the game. The game world itself is really, really colorful in some parts and really, really messed up in others. And like I said, I'm not going to show any game footage from later levels because it does get a lot different. And especially when you figure out the mystery, it's interesting. And the other thing I have to say is I think the game, while it is short, the ending, the way it ends, I was kind of disappointed. I was expecting a bit more to it. I don't know if they plan to make a sequel in the future or maybe some add-on DLC, but to me it just seems like it kind of ends in a way that to me seemed abrupt, and it wasn't as satisfying as I was hoping it was going to be. But in the end, I really have nothing to say that's bad about this game other than the way you jump, like the use of the X button to jump to each location with the cat. I mean, you can literally just hold the X button down and just move your cursor around to certain directions and end up like taking the paths that way. And they even act like you could chain jumps together, and no, just hold the X button down. That's really all you have to do. And most of the stealth elements just consist of you hiding inside stuff like boxes and stuff like that. If they're like little robot alien guys are trying to find you, just jump in the box and don't meow. Because after all, they did have a dedicated button to meowing in this game. It's kind of funny when you go up to the robots and meow, because their little faces will change with like heart shapes or smiles. So most of the robots are glad to see you, which is nice. And in the end, this is a very odd, interesting game. I found it charming, not really suspenseful, but charming. And I really like the game world that they've built in this, and I love the control. If they ever plan to come out with a sequel, I would hope that they would make it a little bit more of an open world aspect and give you more ability over your cat's jumping controls. Other than that, I hope to see something else out of this company. I hope in the future they make another part to Stray, so I can really continue on. And maybe do it with a dog or something too. It'd be kind of neat. But in the end, that's my personal feelings and my review of Stray. Please leave in the comments below if you plan on playing this game and what your personal thoughts about it. Do you like kitty cats? Do you hate them? Do you think they're evil? Nah, no, I'm kidding about that. But leave lots of comments below so I can answer each and every single one of them. Please give me a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel, and of course, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.